Hello friends and welcome back to my channel. Well, today begins the backyard makeover. This is step one of the whole thing. If you're new here, my name is Anne and I love to do all things homemaking, and I'd love it if you consider hitting that subscribe button. And if you're returning, thank you so much. Okay, let's get started. Okay, so I want to get all of this cleaned up. Because it's gross. I don't know this oak tree out front. I don't know if it thinks it's fall or what is going on, but the amount of leaves it's dropping right now is out of control. This is a faucet that was made to give dogs a bath outside. It had like a whole thing around it to make it look nicer, but it was fully rotten, so I had my dad rip it off. So it looks like crap right there, but oh well. But I think I want to move this table set to around the corner here, and then move this set over here. I need to pull weeds. I need to get all their toys gathered up. This is some piles of weeds that I had picked up previously that I need to get rid of. Yeah, all of the weeds, they're just atrocious, you guys. I'm gonna get this backyard looking good. And then over here is a pile of crap from the move that I need to clean up. It's a lot of pots. It's my screen door when the dogs run in and out, like my front one. That's in the back one that I ripped off. A little barbecue, things like that. So I just need to get that picked up and cleaned up. This really needs a good pressure wash, but I'm not doing that until probably next month or June. I'm going to make sure that the rain is good and gone. Plus, it's my brother-in-law's, and I really don't know how to use his. That doghouse I wanted to get rid of. I'm going to see if I can salvage it because Parker lays in it. He looks like a little homeless dog laying in there. So I'll see if I can salvage it. If not, it'll go to the dumps. There's some things there that need to go to the dumps. This was all just leftover from my move last year that I really didn't have the strength or desire to even want to go through it all. So I just threw it all right there in the corner. You know, going through a lot mentally. So, and I didn't feel the need to want to do anything to this backyard last year either. So, yeah. And Tank is digging, I don't know if you can tell, but he is digging all kinds of holes everywhere, trying to get gophers. It's really obnoxious. He has a nice big hole right there. He's working on a new one right here. Yeah, look at all these weeds. It's just really daunting. I need to, I want to trim. I'm going to have my dad or brother-in-law trim these two branches, and then there's a bunch of like the sucker parts to the tree that's coming through the fence that I want to get rid of as well. But look at this. Oh, God. My plan is to have ground covering all throughout here. There was once no weeds all right there, but it's weeds there. I put that piece of wood there because Parker can get out. That's why I had that yard waste bin right there to keep him from going out. So he's going out now. It's driving me insane. But yeah, anyway, I also need to get these oak trees trimmed up. They're just out of control. So a lot to do. A lot to do. So we're gonna start in on moving some furniture around, cleaning around the house, getting their toys picked up, and I think they're hot, and trying to make it look cute. Trying. I'll get there, you guys. It just takes time and patience. And here are my herbs. My mint has decided it wants to take over this whole thing. It's growing all over the place when it was just designated right there. Parsley is coming back. Oregano is coming back. And then, of course, rosemary never leaves. And then I have my sage right here. So that's exciting. I just have to I tried ripping this out. I need a tool to get that out, but I may plant basil in here, or I may do it in a different one and just let the mint take over. But yeah, very exciting. All right, so I have been wanting to tackle this yard for a while. It looks like yuck right now because of winter, but I guarantee I will get it better. So the first things first, I want to get this little corner picked up. On the other side of the fence here, there is a dump trailer. It's currently full, so we have to take it to the dumps, empty it out, and then I could pile all of the stuff I took out of this yard into the dump trailer and get it out of here. As I said, when I moved here, I just kind of threw everything where I thought it should go with no rhyme or reasoning, really. I was exhausted. I was processing everything. And so I didn't have the brain power or the energy to want to fix this yard up. I knew coming into it, I was going to focus on the inside first and then the outside second. So here we are in April. The weather is nice here in Northern California. We're having very much spring-like weather. I was just laying out by the pool over the weekend. Beautiful, beautiful weather. I cannot be happier. So needless to say, I really need to get in gear and start focusing solely on this yard. In case you're wondering who the extra dog is, that is my sister's dog. I was watching her dogs this particular weekend, actually overnight. I think I said it in one of my last videos, but they always come over and visit me, and we always just have such a fun time. I love that my house is open for dogs and kids, but they are being very good boys this day, just relaxing. Usually they'd shoot out the gate, but for some reason they were just content being in the backyard. I think they liked what I was doing. They were watching what I was doing. I'm wondering, what is she doing? So yeah, it was all in all a really great day, even though it was pretty warm. I actually had fun doing this, and it always feels very rewarding at the end of the day. So I was going to try really hard to preserve this dog house for my animals, but upon further inspection, it's a goner. It was rotten all on one side, and it was super easy for me to get rid of. So I literally just pulled the top off. The bottom was rotted out. It wasn't even attached anymore. There was no salvaging it. So I'll either buy him a new little house, or he's enjoying the way that I have the yard now, and he's been laying a lot on the chair set. So he's super happy with that. And I'm super happy that the doghouse just kind of crumbled and I didn't have to have any help from anybody. I love when that happens, especially as a woman. You're able to do all the things on your own without asking for any help. It's just so rewarding.
Hey, darling, can I tell you what's been on my mind? Sick and tired of the 9 to 5 in the city life. Darling, we could get out of town, see the beautiful world around, wanna see it now. Pack our bags and get in that car, leave a little note and we'll drive real far.
I thought about just doing a simple hosing of this tile off, but this tile is so slick when it's wet. It's extremely dangerous, and I didn't feel like falling and hurting myself today. So I just decided to just do a simple sweep. I will obviously get the pressure washer out, like I was saying, and get this tile cleaned up as much as possible. It has been here for quite some years, so there are spots, as I'm sure you've seen, that are cracked, and it just is going to be what it's going to be. I think, though, that kind of wear and tear definitely gives this tile character. The tile already has character in itself if you're familiar with this type. It always has little footprints of animals in it, and it is just super adorable. I love it, but I hate that it is so slippery because it is so very dangerous. And if you've been with me for a while, you guys know that I'm prone to falling anyway, so the last thing I need is another fall.
Let's get out, we can leave this city. Let's drive to the open air. Yeah, the countryside is so pretty, with the wind blowing in your hair. We can look back someday. Baby, don't you understand that we only get one life? I wanna make it count, honey. Come on now and take my hand. Hey, darling, I love it when it's me and you on the road with a couple of tunes in a car for two. Hey, darling, you know we're gonna have a really good time driving in the middle of...
Every time I move my furniture around, it amazes me how big my furniture is. I don't feel like it is, but I guess it's a lot bigger than I think it is because of this little farmhouse. I have to be creative in how I place my furniture. Like, for instance, my couch. My couch has a lot more sections for it that I have up in my bedroom, as I'm sure you know. Because my last house was so big, it made everything look so small. And now this house is small, everything looks so big. So it's always shocking to me. I don't know why. Why am I shocked? I don't know. But I am. I feel like maybe I'm just not the best judge of character when it comes to sizes of furniture versus house. But I make it work.
Night when the stars are bright, pack our bags and get in that car, leave a little note and we'll drive real far. Let's get out, we can leave this city. Let's drive to the open air. Yeah, the countryside is so pretty, with the wind blowing in your hair. We can look back someday. Baby, don't you understand that we only get one life? I wanna make it count, honey. Come on now and take my hand. Let's get out, we can leave this city. Let's drive to the open air. Yeah, the countryside is so pretty, with the wind blowing in your hair.
I had envisioned how I wanted this set to look over here, and when I first put it there, I thought, oh my gosh, it's way too big. Let me try a bunch of different ways. And then I ended up putting it right back to where I first had it. I feel like that is how it fit the best. I still had a little walking space. So yeah, just like any other space around my house or property, you just have to see which way fits the best. And, you know, if it's the original way you have it, then so be it. Sometimes I want to move furniture around in this house, but then I realize there is absolutely nowhere for me to put it. This is how it has to stay. I just started watching this YouTuber, and she's always moving her furniture around and doing something different. And I would love to do that, but I just don't have have the means to do that. I'm sure a lot of people don't either. So it's just nice to watch channels like that and kind of just live vicariously through them and make the most of your own space. I feel like my channel is a little more relatable, adding little decor items here and there to your already existing house and keeping the furniture where it's at. Okay, I think I like it this way the best. But this is not how it's going to be this summer. This is just because I want a different view out my kitchen. So yeah, this is just for now until next month or June, when I can really dig into my yard. So this is how it's going to be for now. I didn't bring out my cushions for my dining table. There was still some rain in the forecast. It has since left, so I need to bring those out. As far as the couches here go, I do need to buy covers for the cushions that I have. So I'm definitely on the lookout for that. I need it to be budget friendly. I don't know if I'm going to buy just regular fabric or purchase the already done covers. I know they're a little expensive. I think they're $150. I bought this set on Wayfair 5 years ago, and I think that they have cushion sets that go with the cushions itself. Look at how cute he is. You like this? You like it here? I need to figure out a cover for that because that is an eyesore. And I have covers for my chairs, but it's just the cotton part. It's not the actual cover because the cover was so faded that I threw it away. And I've decided that I just want to buy fabric and then I can staple it together on the bottom because they get so sun bleached by the end of the year. And then I can change it out every summer to something that I like because I often change what I like. So I need to look on Amazon for some fabric because we don't have any fabric stores anymore here in Napa. They all went out of business. So Amazon it is. And yeah, I think some color. This will eventually be moved out here. This, I'm going to rototill this patch up. I'm going to have a fire pit, and then all of this will be out there around that. And then I'll bring the table back over here, and then I'm going to have string lights all over the top here. So this will be like the entertainment area. And then where I put the table today, nothing's going to be there. I'm going to leave that all open. I need to get this. I've got a garbage bag. I need to pick up a lot of her toys and throw a bunch of them away. And then in this little area right here, I'm going to get a big lavender, like English lavender bush for right here. Try to cover up all of that. I have a beautiful rug right there. I love it. I do need to get a barbecue. I want to put that lounge chair right here. I just need to get all this cleaned up and weeded. I need to find a cushion for that. That way, on days when I don't want to be out at the pool or like on my lunch or whatever, I could just lay out here and let the dogs sunbathe as well and get some vitamins from the sun for a little bit. Yeah, I have lots of plans. So, gosh, yeah, this is fine. I did this because I wanted a nice view out my kitchen window because it looked really bad. I'm so glad that doghouse was easy to take apart. It was just crumbling as you saw. So I need to look for a dog house for Parker because I didn't realize he liked it, the dog bed. He's a rescue. I rescued him. I adopted him. I think when he's 2, the vets weren't really sure. But I think he was outside a lot and he must have had a dog house. So, yeah, so I'll find him a cute little doghouse. And I've noticed my cat likes to lay in it too, so that's really funny. Yeah, so now I just need to clean up their toys and get these piles of weeds picked up, and then I'll pluck some weeds over here and around. I probably won't get to any of that today or this side, but at least if I could make it look somewhat decent, then that's good. This side over here is an absolute eyesore. I need to find, I think Home Depot, they have fencing that's already together that I could get for over here. There's just a bunch of wood and farm tools and whatnot on this side that I don't want to look at. So I need to figure out a way to get this whole side. I had the bamboo up, but the bamboo, it gets so windy out here during the summertime. I mean, during the winter time, it just got completely demolished. So I had to throw that away, which is a bummer because I liked having some privacy out here. But yeah, I need to figure all of that out. So if you guys have any ideas, budget-friendly ideas for fencing to cover this whole side up, my parents' dogs and also come up here, and my dog and their one dog fights through the fence. So I like to get it covered up so they can't see each other, and plus Parker escapes. So there's that. So if y'all have any budget ideas, let me know. All right, I'm done procrastinating. Got to continue on.
I've been lying here for too long. I don't know what else to do. I wanna get away from every little thing just to try to make it through. I've been thinking about my options, every detail in my head, but it doesn't really matter, nothing matters, so I cry instead. I've been running circles, trying to catch my breath. I've been trying everything I can, but I ain't got nothing left. I've been staring at the ceiling, I've been staying up all night. Everything I ever worked for vanished in the blink of an eye. I've been asking every question, 'cause I haven't got a clue. Why's it gotta be me? What the hell am I supposed to do? I've been running circles.
Okay, so here's what I have. This, I moved my plant out. I had it under because of all the frost. I piled up all the dog toys there. I need to get a big bin for it. I need to find a table for my little Weber because that's what I'm going to use until I can find a barbecue that I like. I have my chair out here. I just need to get a cushion for it. Table and chairs. All of my garden stuff there. I pulled this plant out. I put the aloe vera there just to give it some color. That's empty. That's trying to grow back. So yeah, I did a lot of weed pulling up to there. I did all around here as much as I could. My hands have all kinds of stickers on them, so they hurt. But I am going to save this back portion for another day, and then I gotta do all that side as well. I might do that tomorrow actually, because I do have some seeds that I want to plant. And we do have ground covering here that I can just pull out and plant back here because it does that. So anyway, yeah, I think it looks a lot better. I went in my kitchen and I looked at it, and it doesn't make me roll my eyes like it did. So we're getting there slowly. It's just the weeds are crazy. Let me know if you guys are having lots of weeds in your yard too. I never in a million years thought there would be this many weeds. I don't know what to do about that back portion. There's just so many. And all right here. I don't know, guys. Anyway, so yeah. And I want to look up cushions for here, or fabric for my cushions for there. So I'll do that next. But now I'm just going to sit down and enjoy the day.
Trying to catch my breath